Well, g'day travellers and welcome back. We're back here at ARB and take a look at this place, absolutely chock-a-block. So if you are kitting out your car at the moment, the four-wheel drive industry is off its nut, so make sure you book in early. Last piece of the puzzle with the Dmax build before its first big adventure today. Let me show you what's going in. Over here is a set of upgraded OME rear leaves for the Dmax, and just have a look how many cars are in this place at the moment. It's crazy. So some new leaves going in the Dmax are a constant 300. The reason we chose the constant 300s and not the 6 was that we didn't want the vehicle to be oversprung while we're off-road. So if we find that we need a little bit more, if it sits down a little bit in the bum when it's all fully loaded up with the camper and stuff, we'll add a set of airbags later on. But the main thing is I didn't want the vehicle to be oversprung when we were just wheeling on the tracks, and that's going to limit the amount of flex that we got. Not that you get that much flex with a leaf sprung vehicle, but yeah, we just wanted to make sure that it handled in all the ways that we were going to use it. Guys, back on the road for the first shakedown of the Austrack, and we're bound for Glen Davis again. So we checked out that really cool camp area, which is Coorangooba camp area at Glen Davis. So we're going to stay there for the night. Did get a call from the rangers in Mudgee yesterday saying the causeway may be up, so fingers crossed we can get in. And we've booked the tour this time to go and see the ruins. So we'll catch it hopefully down at the campground. Well, that was a little bit deeper than when we were here a week or so ago, and it's super slippery out there. We're in four-wheel drive, we're just in 4 high. It's not difficult, but it is a bit soft. I just got out to get the GoPro off the side of the camper trailer, and I think I'm about 6 inches taller than when I left the car. But hey, got a little bit more mud on the Federal, some mud on the Austrack. Looking forward to putting everything through its paces and working out what the bloody hell we're doing. We feel like a couple of newbies again. But just the causeway into the camp area is the only real sort of obstacle now. There's no signs up to say that, well, we're swaying. There's no signs up to say that the camp area is closed, so fingers crossed in about another 10 minutes we should be pulling up and trying to work out how to set up this Austrack. We'll see you down there. Just at the causeway now. It looks alright. It's about 30 centimetres deep, but it's flowing at a great rate of knots. But it's a really nice hard concrete causeway, so we shouldn't have any dramas. We're across, so only thing left to do now is pick a good camp. Just chatting to Ranger on the way out. So apparently got the camp area all to ourselves, which is really good. But he was saying it's really wet down there, so we're gonna have to try and find a nice high spot to set up the Austrack. He did say if we get a storm, we're likely to get flooded in. He said, but the Rangers will come down tomorrow, and if need be, they'll take us out through the ruins. So I'm sort of half hoping for a storm, get a free tour. Anyway, we're going to go and try and find a nice high spot, because he said there's a lot of water laying around down the campground. But yeah, as I said, the plus side, going to have the place all to ourselves, so how good's that? Well, folks, we're just about set up, and I've got to say that was the biggest pain in the ass of my life. That annex is an absolute, excuse my French, but prick of a thing. I'm hoping it gets easier. Otherwise, anyone want to buy an Austrack? I'm ready to go back to the Oz 10 already. We've also got an issue, something I've found. I'll show you this. So what we've learned is make sure you turn all your gas bottles and stuff on before you set the camper up, because you can't get to the bloody things. Now, they all look to be turned on, but the gas lines are hooked up and we've got no gas. Now, the great thing was, because we were so confident this was all going to work, we've bought no other fuel source. So, I don't know, we've got a couple of really good steaks that might end up on the bloody fire. I don't think we've got another option. But I tell you what, this is why we're out here doing a shakedown of this camper trailer. I'll just describe it as a camper trailer because it's not on my Christmas card list at the moment. Yeah, that's why we're doing a shakedown, because I tell you what, if this was day one of the Cobar trip, I would have been leaving it at the first camp, driving to a camping store, picking up a tent and doing the rest of the trip like that. So let's see how Neen's going inside.
Just making the bed. It works. The bed works. The bed works.
Something's got to friggin' work. So here we go, inside the passion pit.
The passion pit.
This is our dining room. It's a bit of a mess at the moment. We'll get it straightened out.
We found the bed a little bit too hard, so we've put this mattress topper, which is a fitted mattress topper with a gel cooling, so hopefully that'll be a little bit comfortable, because I am a really hot sleeper.
There you go. So there's another wall that's got to go up with the annex on. I think that might be kindling for the fire tonight. We've got to be down at the tour at 2 o'clock, and it's must be getting on to 1 now, so I don't know what time we get here. Like 9:30. So yeah, it's probably taken us a good 2 hours. Setting the camper itself up is really easy, but the annex, mate, it was yeah. I mean, there's a little diagram, but look, I'm sure it'll get easier as we go. We do have a solar panel plugged in, which is doing nothing because it's as cloudy as shit. And I've got to try and sort out this gas dilemma. Otherwise, I guess we're just going to be cooking on the fire because there's no other option. Anyway, we'll try and sort it out, and we'll show you more as we go. Look at this, folks. You probably can't see that. We have fire. So I think the problem was the
gas bottle is empty.
The gas bottles are empty, despite some information we got. But anyway, we have to turn it off because who knows how much we've got. We may have a hot dinner anyway. Guess where we're going before we go away? Swap and go.
Yay. On.
All right, so we also have, look at this. God, I've got the camera in the wrong end. We've got running water. Woohoo!
It's gonna work.
We got a hot water system too, but we're not going to have a shower, are we?
No.
It's just going to be dirty birds.
Yeah.
Well, having a little break from the insanity that is setting up an Austrack, and we're just sitting here waiting for the tour guides now to do the ruins tour. So looking forward to this one. Should be really good.
I feel your presence on my skin. I feel you spreading out within. This time you got a hold on me. 'Cause now I look at you differently. Differently. Don't say I realized too late. Don't say you wanna give me space. Ooh, this time you got a hold on me. 'Cause now I look at you differently. Differently. Differently.
the instructor was
Just finishing up with the ruins tour, and I tell you what, if you're out here, 100% get down and do this. This is also where they filmed SAS Australia, and we went in and had a look at the interrogation room, and mate, it's really cool. Yeah, so really cool. Interesting. Get out here. It's you can book it through glendavis.com.au. Go to the website, and there's a phone number to ring. Now, it does say on the site that it's $20 per person for the tour. It's actually 25, and they only take cash. So, mate, don't do what we did. We had to go through the glove box to find all the shrapnel, but we got there, and well worth doing. So. And absolutely spectacular. Back at camp, finally sitting down, having a cold one, and it's been hard work, hasn't it?
Extremely hard work.
But anyway, we're set up for the night. We've got the fire going. We're about to get some dinner happening. We will give you a look around this campground. So Coorangooba, get that right? Coorangooba. It's in I think this is the Wallamai National Park,
yes,
isn't it?
It is.
There we go. I know all my facts before I roll this camera. Coorangooba. I just said it 3 times and now I forgot. It's Alzheimer's, I think. But anyway, we'll give you a look around, but I'll probably wait till morning because it's almost dark now. Guys, it is amazing. Super specky out here. Such a pretty spot. We've got the amenities, probably, I don't know.
50 metres?
50 metres away. They're nice and clean. The campground's got fire pits. There's even a dump point as you come in. There's even a dump point. So if you've got a caravan, you need to bring all your own water and take all your own rubbish out. But it is super specky. There's a heap of kangaroos around. There's only one other family here with a caravan, and other than that, we have got the joint all to ourselves. So going to enjoy this cool one and get some dinner on, I think. Well, all happening now. The sun is just about down. We've got the cattleman steaks on the barbie. Nini has knocked up some of her legendary fried rice. And if you've never tried Nini's fried rice, sucked in, because it is the best bloody fried rice you'll ever taste. No, fair dinkum, it is good. So we're going to kick back with a couple of big, juicy steaks. We've got the kookaburras going. We've got the fire going. And, yeah. Pretty cool. We've sort of half got this thing worked out behind us. We haven't been able to get the solar going, but it's been pretty crappy weather, so I don't know whether it's because it's just too shady, but got to get that going before the trip. Otherwise we'll be
without power.
We'll be eating noodles, but anyway, we'll work it out. So we're going to kick back. We'll show you our dinner in a minute. Our flash is this. We're eating inside tonight. Our first meal inside the Austrack. So we've still got shit everywhere. It's a work in progress.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
And we've got a week. Not even a week.
Not even
a week to get there.
Yeah. We've got a week.
Yeah, but we've got to work in the meantime.
Yeah.
So no, we haven't got a week.
You've got 2 days off.
Got like 2 days off.
No days off.
So anyway, check this out. Hope this doesn't fall off my plate. Woo-hoo. Big cattleman steak, knees, fried rice. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
How good is this? Ice cream in the bush.
I know.
We've never had ice cream because we've always just had the fridge in the car, and being a just a single zone fridge, we could never have it set as a freezer. So now we've got the 80 litre in the camper, we're going to have ice cream. So it's dessert time.
Ice cream while camping. How awesome is this?
Everyone in the caravan's going, what?
Yeah.
What? But it's new to us.
And it's good.
Oh, that's good. Well, good morning. It's about 7:30 on Sunday morning in this beautiful campground, and we have spent our first night in the Austrack. And despite a few hiccups on the setup, the night went pretty good. Still tossing around with this solar. We can't seem to get it to cut in, but we really haven't had any decent sunshine, and we've only bought the little 80-watt red arc blanket, so I don't know whether it's going to have enough juice in it. But we really need to get that sorted before the trip. We're down to, what's the battery reading now, bub? Okay, so the battery's fluctuating between sort of 70 and 80%, depending whether the fridge is cutting in or not. Yeah, so I've calculated, we've been set up now nearly 24 hours, so I reckon we've probably got about 2.5 days worth of power in this thing. We've had an issue with the Anderson plug for the car. It keeps pulling out. I think that's, I put a new Anderson plug on it because it pulled out when we first picked it up, but I changed it and it's pulled out again. I think it's the funky angle that the Anderson sits on the ARB bar, so we've got to have a look at that. But more importantly, we've got to get the solar thing sorted because we've got a couple of 4-day camps, and we don't have 4 days worth of battery, so hopefully we'll be able to sort that out before we go. And we're about to have brekkie, so Noonie is cooking up a treat. She's got French toast, bacon and maple syrup on the go in the Austrack kitchen, so we're going to have some brekkie. What's our next lesson for the morning, bud?
Make sure the kitchen is leveled.
Because what has happened?
Door drips down and into the door.
Awesome. Oh, camper trailer life. What's tent's looking good?
No.
I think we got a little visit from the ghost of Grasshopper. Adorning a little bit of mud, both the Dmax and the Austrack were starting to look the part. On our way home now, test run complete. A few little issues that I think we can sort out before we go. Solar's the big one. We've got to get our head around what the heck's going on there. Sun's out bright as buggery now. We've packed up. Funny about that.
Funny about that.
But we'll hook it up at home and see if we get some charge into it. Other than that, I think everything else, there's a few little things, a few little minor adjustments, I suppose.
Yeah.
Did we do the right thing going to a camper trailer? Look, probably too early to tell.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, she reckons we did. I'm still to be convinced, but I'm sure we'll adapt to it, and it'll become second nature, just like packing everything into hop was back in the early days. So as I said, headed home now. A few things to sort out the next week, and then the big trip next Tuesday. We head off Tuesday after Easter. We head off. Can't wait to get out and share that trip with you. We've got some really exciting stuff, and yeah, it's going to be a good trip, isn't it?
Yes, awesome. Can't wait.
And been a long time coming. 3 years we've been trying to get away on a half decent trip, so and it looks like this one's going to happen.
Yeah.
So just remember, guys, if you like what we do, smash that subscribe button. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram as well. And we'll catch you all on the next episode. We Went That Away Adventures. Cheers, guys.
Bye.
I've got no idea what I'm saying. What am I saying?
So, how many times have we gone on a trip and felt like ice cream and was not able to have ice cream?
There you go, free t-shirt for anyone that can answer that question. How many times? You ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, settle, Peter. You good?
Yeah.
Well, this is a bit flash, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've got ice cream. And I've got nothing.
We have gone away so many times and sitting by the fire or sitting anywhere and felt like ice cream, and because we never had a freezer. We've never had a freezer before.
No.
And the camper has a freezer.
But this is a really sucky scene, so we're going to record this again.
I know, but still, like we have ice cream.
Yeah.
Ice
So
cream,
how
ice
many
cream.
times have we not? What was the question? Free t-shirt.
How many times have we not had ice cream?
How many times have we not had ice
I need to eat
cream?
some because it's like
I don't eat it. We haven't shot the scene yet.
shot the tree.
Shot the scene. No, we haven't shot the scene.